So it was when they went into relationships and marriage that was very heated up, and I didn't say a word. But when the whole exercise finished, I went back. I couldn't sleep. My mind was telling me, why didn't you have those kids?
Right.
The same problem these people are having is what the whole world is happening now. People are not marrying anymore. They are not interested in getting married. They are confused youth. They become what they're not supposed to be. So that night I was struggling, and then mind told me, why don't you write a book? I said, me, write a book? I've never done that. So the title, How to Achieve Success in Marriage, came to me in that trance.
Yes.
And some topics there. So I got up and wrote it down and started looking for where and how, and the book came out in 2009.
Yes.
And then the second book came out last year. It was the feedback of the audience and the readers that gave me insight to write the second book.
Yes.
And this second book is bringing back glamour into marriage. Marriages these days lack glamour. They lack flamboyancy.
Yes.
They lack dignity that used to follow marriages 40, 30 years back. I've been married for 31 years. So I know that marriage these years is different from what it used to be.
Right.
So my aim is to bring back glamour. Marriage is good for you. Marriage is good for anybody. Marriage, if you divorce your wife or your husband, and you have kids, those kids will be hurt forever.
Yes.
And that's why they're having problems these days. Because the things that used to bind people together are no more. So my books here focus on how to bring back those glamour, how to bring back the dignity, how to bring back flamboyancy that used to follow marriages.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Praise God. So you wrote the book to kind of bring back the dignity and the glamour um, that once trailed marriages everywhere. You say in your book. So, um, what more do you want people to get out of reading both your books?
Yeah.
What do you want them really to bring back? I mean, what do you want them to receive from what you have written down in these books?
Yeah. Because of my ability to come out with this book, even in my local church, I've become a marriage counselor.
Yes, sir.
I try to counsel people that have problems. And this is all over the world, all over Chicago, all over the whole state. People are having problems. Marriages are falling every day.
Yes.
So what I tell them, there is no solution in divorce, except it is something that has to do with your life. But if your wife is too fat, if you're having some quarrels, those are not enough evidence for you to throw in the towel. What you need to do is to seek for counseling. That's why my book comes in. So you could take this book, I guarantee you it will help you in some other ways and why marriages are failing. It will also give you solutions to it. So my books are for those that are having problems with their marriages right now. My books are for the youth that don't know where to turn to.
Yes.
My books are for the people that are confused. My books are for the people that are becoming what God did not intend to, because marriage is God's institution. God made marriage by Adam and Eve. That was the first marriage, and He put standard. And what God says, nobody can turn it down, and
Yes.
it has to stand the test of time. So what people do outside God's way are not correct.
Yes, praise God. Praise. Before we go any further, Sonny, tell people where they can get the book at. Both of your books. One is called How to Achieve Success in Marriage, and also Bringing Back Glamour into Marriage. Where can they get these books?
These books currently are not in the stores because I'm a small man. I don't have all the resources to bring them back into stores. But you go to online, Amazon.com. If you go to Barnes and Noble, if you go to my website, Sonny Akpan, Sonny is SONNY AKPAN.com. You'll see everything about how to order these books. And if you go to Amazon.com, just remember the title of the book, How to Achieve Success in Marriage.
Right.
Or if you key that in Amazon.com, the two books will pop up. Or if you key my name, Sonny Akpan, in Amazon.com, the two books will pop up. Then you can, it's easy, it's cheaper to apply on Amazon.com, and they will send the book for you within a few days. So those are the areas you need to tackle. And if you need the book, which I believe it will solve some of your problems, that is the best bet.
And that's what we're on the air today to show people how to solve some of these problems in marriage by what God blessed you to write in these books. And I want to go back to what you say. You say your book is not in the stores, but it's in Amazon.com. Amazon.com is the largest actually book seller in the world today. So if you're in Amazon.com, you're in a good place. Okay, so let's talk about something that me and you mentioned a little earlier. You said that people marry for reason and not purpose, and that kind of struck a chord with me. Kind of explain to our audience what do you mean about that? People marry for reason but not purpose. Get into that a little deeper.
Yeah, I want to make a distinction between what I mean by reason and what I mean by purpose. A reason is if you see a little young girl, they're beautiful and all that. That's a reason. I mean, that would attract you to somebody, quite all right. But if you don't marry that person because of her beauty or because of her background, you don't marry a man because he is rich or because he is a popular, he's a football star, he's all this. Those are reasons. The purpose that you should define after this thing has been attracting you together is to define a mutual purpose. Why do you want to marry me? Why do I want to marry you? You should have a consensus agreement. That's a purpose why you want to marry. Beside beauty, beside money, beside popularity, beside status, and so on. Because all these reasons, if you marry by reason, when those reasons are no more, like it happens sometimes, somebody can be rich today, tomorrow become poor. And
Right.
if you marry when it was rich, it's become poor, the marriage is over. Because it was based on reason.
Right.
But when you, like for example, my wife and I have been married 30 something years now.
Yes, sir.
When I first met her, she acted like my mother.
Hmm.
She behaved like my mother. She took care of me like my mother did. I was the last one of my mom. So I said, this should be my heartthrob. She's beautiful, but that was not why I wanted to marry her. She has a popular family. That was not the reason. But the reason or the purpose that I married her was because I call her mom till today because she acted like my mother. That's the reason. That's the purpose. So, but if you marry a lady because she's beautiful, you're on the wrong track.
Oh, wow, wow. So you must have a purpose for marriage, not just a reason.
That's right.
I'm going to go into another subject and about marriage. A lot of people